right, lovelies, I'm going to show you dish number 2 for my Thanksgiving vegan series on how to make Szechuan air-fried green beans with a savory walnut crumbles. This dish is the bomb. All right, let's get to it. I'm going to use actually some chopped walnuts and chopped pecans, okay? This is going to actually substitute for my crumbles. I'm going to put actually just basically, a nice little healthy portion of the chopped walnuts in, and then I'm going to follow suit with the chopped pecans. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, please, and click the notifications button. Thank you so much. Then next, I'm going to take some hot water and make sure that I actually immerse the nuts inside of the hot water. You can also boil it, but the hot water is going to actually activate my nuts. So it's going to activate the nutrients within. So I soaked my chopped nuts actually for about an hour and a half, and then I put them under water just to rinse them off. You see how I'm able to just squish them in my hand and they actually just break apart. That's exactly the consistency that I wanted. So you can see that they're nicely clean. Their debris is actually stripped away, and I'm going to set those aside. Now we're going to work with our green beans. So for my green beans, I put some baking soda on top so that I can clean them thoroughly and just to get off any extra debris, okay? I only use 1 pack of green beans. So if you watch closely, you'll notice that I'm just simply cutting off the end tips of both sides of my green beans with my cooking scissors. So I decided to go ahead and do that, and then I'm cutting them into 3 pieces, 1 long green stem into 3 pieces. You can actually cut the proportions however you see fit, but I just wanted to make sure that I had ample green beans. Now I'm going to take some olive oil and put it inside of my wok. I already had it preheated. I'm going to add me some chili garlic oil to the mix there. It's sizzling, you guys, and it smells so delicious. Adding some soy sauce as well. So it's a low sodium soy sauce, and I'll put the measurements in the description box. So as you can see, I have the steam up like medium high heat actually. Then I took some vegan oyster sauce. This is which is going to really make that flavor, to be able to pop throughout the green beans. So it is vegan, that's what I'm pointing to, just in case any of you are questioning if it's vegan or not. So I went ahead and put in some of that oyster sauce and simply mixed out all of my ingredients into my wok. So I wanted to kind of cook into the wok because I want the green beans to absorb all of the flavors within. Now here's where the delicious green beans, colorful green beans come into place, and they meet that brown savory sauce. I love colors, you guys, and I love the contrast. And so I'm simply just mixing my green beans into that nice, delicious Szechuan savory sauce. It actually has a hint of spiciness to it and a hint of sweetness. So I'm just going to actually take some more of that chili garlic paste oil and put it on top. I want to make sure it has a nice flavor because it's going into the air fryer, you guys. I'm going to add my low sodium soy sauce as well. And guess what? Adding a little bit more of that oyster sauce, okay, on top. So there's some on the bottom, and I want to make sure it's a nice ratio on top. And I'm going to simply just continue mixing that out until it's actually submerged very well. All right, lovely. So now it's time to use my see-through air fryer that I received for my birthday back in August. This is the first time. So I'm going to take my first batch of savory green beans, place them inside of my air fryer, and I'm going to put it on the vegetable mode for 12 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and let those cook and watch them cook. While that's doing that, I'm actually going to take my chopped nuts and place it in my food processor and to chop them down. To build out my savory walnut crumbles, I'm going to add some olive oil, some minced garlic, as well as rice vinegar to the mix. Now I have my wok actually on medium high so that it can actually start to steam. I'm going to add some of the Umami Soy Sauce, as well as some of the vegan oyster sauce, and then I'm adding in my nuts. So I primarily just actually added the same ingredients I did for my green beans, except I didn't add the chili garlic sauce because I didn't want the spice. And I'm going to just make sure that I mix that in throughout. You can see that the sauce, the nuts are actually absorbing into the sauce. And then I'm going to actually preheat my oven at 400 degrees and place my nuts on top of the parchment paper. Gonna allow them to be brown. I actually cooked them for like no more than 10 minutes, you guys, and this is how they came out. And here's the end result of my savory Szechuan air fried green beans. If you look closely, you can see little remnants of the chili garlic spices. I mean, it's a winner, you guys. For an extra bonus, I wanted some crispy garlic chips and I did not want to pay $10 in the store, so I decided to make my own. So my husband went and got like a bunch of garlic cloves. I went ahead and just put them to, inside of my food processor, added me a little olive oil, and then you can add a pinch of salt if you like as well. I'm gonna take the little minced garlic and put it in the air fryer, and I decided to crisp them up on my own. So I put them on for like 7 minutes and then allowed them to be able to cook. The wonderful thing about the see-through air fryer, I can see when they're browning, and then I could just take them out if I have to early. So here's the end result, adding my savory walnut and pecan crumbles, you guys, to the Szechuan green beans. And then for the bonus, you guys, I'm going to take those crispy garlic chips on top. I decided to use garlic chips because I wanted a robust flavor, but you can use onion chips. And this is how you make my savory Szechuan green beans. So, is this dish going to be on your Thanksgiving table? Let me know.